Hi everyone, it's really a pleasure being up here and being able to talk about the future of what the police department will be doing in 2025. So I just want to start with some of the technology improvements that we're going to be making in 2025 to enhance our park safety and our business owner safety. So right up here you see some examples of what we've been dealing with in 2024 and earlier years in our city. And I was talking with Jim Scheid earlier this evening, our Public Works Director, and he estimated that in 2024, the Public Works Department, with the help of our police officers, cleared out 60 tons of trash from our public parks. And as you can see up here, there's some examples of what that looks like. We're experiencing graffiti in our bathrooms, and something that never we have experienced before is fires in our parks on a routine basis. And so with that, in 2025, we plan on installing 13 live feed cameras all the way from the North Connect Trail into River Bottom, Cerise, and under our bridges out to the City Market South Bridge. And these cameras will be tied back to a system called Axon Fusus. And it's really similar to your Ring camera. We can set a time on it, and especially at night, it will detect motion and or movement. And with that, it will actually send an image directly to our police officers, whether that be on their phone, on their MDTs, and their computer, and to dispatch. And so if someone is doing something in our parks when they shouldn't be in our parks in the first place, it's going to immediately dispatch a police officer. Our community survey here done probably about a year and a half ago really told us one thing, that our citizens feel very unsafe in our public spaces. And so we're doing everything we can in 2025 to increase the security in our parks and make them better and more usable for everybody in our community. So with that, I will next go to a similar program, cameras, but in this case, it's a partnership with our businesses. And so with this Axon Fusus program that we purchased, you can see that little black box next to the badge up there. We're going to be test piloting 2 businesses in 2025 and hopefully roll out this program here towards the fall. And it's an opt-in program. Our businesses, wherever you are in the city of Montrose with that little black box, you will be able to share your live exterior video feed. We don't want to see the inside of your business, but we do want to see the outside. For example, Colorado Outdoors and Mayfly, they have some excellent cameras that surveil the North Connect Trail. And so we want to be able to see that, tie that in with our video systems, and also be able to monitor those sections and then dispatch a police officer, no different than what I just talked about. We've also purchased up here on your right-hand side a camera trailer, and we plan on deploying that in our downtown area and using that for special events. So we're a medium-sized city, but we are experiencing some large city problems. And so we're trying to tackle that with technology to hopefully make our business owners and our community just a bit safer. And lastly, I want to talk about public safety 2A promises and beyond. So you heard Deputy Chief Tim Cox talk about staffing and how much better it has been in 2024. And I project that on the path that we're currently on, and in 2026, after our cadets graduate our academy here in the summer, with the lateral hires that we are hiring here currently, we will be fully staffed as a police department, which is just an amazing thing to really think about. And I can't tell you how much I appreciate the support from our city council, our city management team, our department heads, but mostly the community, allowing us to do what we need to do to get fully staffed. So with that, there's going to be some new programs that we promised back during the 2A days, and then we're enhancing some other programs. So we will be instituting a traffic unit. That's another thing that our community survey told us that we really have issues with in Montrose, and you can see some of the aggressive driving situations, some of the other speeding, red lights, those kinds of things that we need to get a better handle on. And so we'll be instituting that traffic unit. Street crimes, so those thefts, drug dealing, specialty enforcement operations, being able to have a unit that we can deploy when we have a complaint, when we need to deploy police officers to tackle a special crime problem. School resource officers, we already fulfilled that promise. Actually, in 2023, we now have 4 working school resource officers in our schools. We're enhancing detectives with digital forensics. We had a digital forensics program here probably about 6 or 7 years ago. We're able now to reinstitute that program, and I'm sure everybody in here has one of those favorite cell phones. And so folks, our criminals, that's one of their main go-to places is the cell phone. And so being able to have a digital forensics program to enhance our investigations will be incredible. And then finally, being able to continue our police academy. This summer's police academy, we estimate that we will probably have 15 new cadets. It grows every year from 6. Last year we had 11, and I imagine we'll have 15 or 16 this coming year. So with that, that ends my presentation. Thank you very much. I want to remind everybody 2 things. Number 1, if you see something that you are concerned about and your gut is telling you you should call a police officer, please call us. It's very important. That's how we know what's going on, and that's how we respond, is when our citizens call us. And then don't forget, if you want to learn more about us, April 5th, this coming April, is our Citizens Police Academy. I invite all of you to attend, so please get on the city website and download that application.